Yeah, I don't really like the hero I had before. The only really decent things he had were the spy move and the one where I could just kill a bunch of troops. That's it.
Yeah, it's like if you choose the wrong hero for your playstyle, you're just not going anywhere. It just takes forever to get things to happen. It's so annoying. However, if you pick the right thing for yourself, all is good. I do have to wonder though, does that steal the units you have, or does it just not
Well,
give you the units in general and you just
you
don't
you,
feel anything out of it?
you just took units away from me, but they got killed. So I,
Oh,
yeah,
so that could be used defensively as well, like to force units to go through a dangerous territory. That's
maybe.
actually an interesting idea. Okay, well, I think this map was actually in the campaign, and I kind of like this map. It's a good map for beginners.
It's kind of weird though.
Yeah, the setup is kind of weird, but it is a pretty good setup, all things considered, because it lets you have a very defensible position, no matter where you are. It takes a while to get around buildings, so you're not gonna get attacked instantly by everyone on site. It really helps if you just wanna take it easy.
Yeah.
Unlike that previous map where, well, as we saw, just keep two towers maxed out and you practically hold the entire map hostage. It's ridiculous. Of course, from what I've seen in the campaign as well, and on some of the custom game maps, there are now maps which have various stage hazards. Like there is one that has fire pits which occasionally light up, and if you happen to walk through them at the wrong time, well, your units get killed.
Hmm.
There's also some other ones which don't actually hurt, but can do other benefits. Like there is one that, if I remember correctly, gives you a faster unit creation speed, whereas others make you move slower through them. And there's also some buildings which act as tunnels, which lets you like move units across the map very fast. It's like you put the guys in one side of the building and they can come out through the other side, which is somewhere else on the map. It's kind of
Oh.
interesting. And in the campaign, it's also very mandatory to have that done, because otherwise you're gonna have a hard time beating the fucking mission. Time to charge. That is a nice.
It didn't do as much as I wanted it to though.
No, it does have a range, which actually is a very good thing. Because, God, it would really fucking suck if it didn't have a range and just went through everything. Are you gonna attack this house? Yes, you are. Go home. It's time to go home, eat chicken and rice. Fucking zombie guy is kind of broken. At least he's not as bad as the Kenor guy, because I think he has some ridiculous powers. Some of the shittiest ones might be the super nuke and turn buildings into towers, which is kind
Ooh.
of annoying. Like the one that turns buildings into towers, that's just a temporary thing, but it turns it into I think a max level tower for a few seconds. That's fucking ridiculous, dude. And what also happens is, well, the super nuke move, it says it kills some units, but when you check the stats, it says it kills about 70 or 80% of all the units in the building. That's practically all units get killed.
Yeah.
That's fucking ridiculous. And as far as I'm concerned, that character should be just outright banned. Captain, I think you're trying too hard to take this building back.
I want it.
Yes, but my morale. You're maxing it out. The power is overwhelming. I'm unstoppable. I cannot contain all this power. That move is a little weird to understand, but I can explain what it is. I actually learned it today while we were doing it. That you use on the enemy units to show which building is getting attacked.
Oh, okay.
Like, it's gonna show the SOS thing like they do in the campaign on easy mode. It just shows which building gets attacked. But the description for it is kind of weird. It says, apply to the units in a selected area to show the buildings of the player they are heading to. So it kind of makes you wonder, oh, maybe it means my buildings too? No, it just means the enemy. It has nothing to do with you. Dude, stop! Like, come on! Cut it out! I got max for fucking morale. Stop it! Why do you do this to me?
If you're complaining about it, it must mean I'm close.
Well, I'm not gonna say anything. Because you're probably wrong. Well. Yeah, don't mind if I do. All things considered, the amount of armies you're shitting out, you still have more units than I do most of the time. It's ridiculous.
Wow. It's not doing me a whole lot of good at the moment.
No. What you could do is do like me. I built the 3 forges at the back end of my base. That's why I'm having such an easy time beating you.
I don't know how to do that.
Oh, that's easy. You just right-click on your building, you get a little menu. Not right-click. No.
Oh.
Shit. I got it wrong. No, damn it. How was it again? Oh, right. I understand now. It is right-click, but not when you have something selected. Just right-click on the building. No,
Oops.
okay. You first select the building you want to upgrade, and then right-click on it. Yeah, that's how it's done. Then you get the menu for upgrading.
Ah, okay.
There, I got it. Because if you try to upgrade a building that you didn't select, well, you kind of send everyone over to it. that just makes everything bad. Wow. I put the fucking steal units from building thing on your building, but since you're not making any units, it didn't steal anything. Because the ability is, it steals produced units, not units that are inside.
Oh.
You did it again, didn't you?
Yeah.
Keeps happening. No, this time I'm gonna have you suffer through it. I can fuck around with towers too. See how you like it. God damn it. Oh, are we gonna do anything with Serious Sam 3, by the way?
It just depends on when I get time, that's all.
Oh, well, that means I need to reinstall it then. I had it uninstalled because I was working on a few other playthroughs and I needed space. Yeah, I bet you don't like having fucking towers blocking your way too, do ya? And this is pretty much how the game goes. If somebody gets over the halfway point in terms of forces and territory, And if they have any morale points, you can't really do anything about it. The balancing is kind of weird in this game. I don't know how to explain it, but it feels at the same time good and horrible. It's like before some player gets a lot more units than you can handle, it seems like everything is fine. But once you get past that halfway point, there's nothing you can do. In other strategy games, you could still theoretically pull yourself out of it, but in this game, it's pretty much done for. And I think this is mostly to encourage a faster match.
Well, yeah, this match is just about said and done.
Yeah, it is. I mean, even if you had all the units necessary to counter my units, I don't think you could win. Like, if you had the same amount as I do right now, I don't think you could win. And there you go. The rest of your guys are sitting in the blacksmiths. Oh yeah, I should probably mention my blacksmiths were always empty, except the one in the middle. Son of a bitch. This is why you should always attack more than one building if you can, because you're gonna put more pressure on the player. You wanna try one more?
Nah, I'm good.
So that was the multiplayer for Mushroom Wars 2. Don't mind the salt from either one of us, myself especially. We just like to get into the game, that's all. We immerse in the experience.
Yeah. I'd definitely be open to playing this game again. It's just, you play like an hour or two of it like we did, you wear through it real quick.
Yeah, that's because there's not much to it. It's a very simple game. I think it's mostly because it was first built to be a phone game, actually, and not a PC game. It's just that they're playing the PC port here.
Well, they should have a mobile game for this. It would work better.
It is a mobile game, actually.
It is. I didn't know that.
It is. It actually first came out as a mobile game. And we just got the port on a PC later on.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Though all things considered, as a PC port of the phone game, I think you'd have a bit of a hard time telling it's a mobile game. It doesn't feel like it.
It does in some respects, but I guess what I mean by that is like...
Well, I think what you mean is... I'll try to interpret, of course, I don't fucking know. Is that you would not be guilty for mistaking it for a PC game.
Yeah.
I mean, as a PC standard, it's not a very good game, let's say. It's not a very big one or a very deep one, but it's still a pretty fun one. There's plenty to do here, but not for a long time, of course. This is more like a play for a few rounds and then go do something else kind of thing. You know, just like a time waster or something.
Yeah.
Still, it was pretty fun, I guess.
Yeah. If I gotta be honest, I like it better with 3 players than 2.
Yeah, because with 2 players, it really depends on who is the better one. With more players, a bit of element of chaos comes into play, because then you don't know what the hell's going on. I mean, just look at the last episode. It was becoming very political at the end of it.
Yeah.
It really becomes much more intriguing and difficult with more players. And if you could get a 4th player, I think this would be pretty awesome.
Yeah, sure, definitely.
We should probably try to look around for someone we could get into this. But until then, I think we should probably wrap this up.
Okay.